let's roll. We got Coach Will Wade here of the McNeese State Cowboys. Back-to-back winner of the Southland Conference Tournament. Getting ready. A number 12 seed headed to Providence, Rhode Island on Thursday. I believe an afternoon game. And fascinating matchup. Taking on your college alma mater, the 5 seed Clemson Tigers. Coach, how are you doing today?
Doing well. Happy to be back in the tournament. At least I won't be watching it at LeBear's with you this year. Not that I didn't have a good time doing that a couple years ago, but happy to actually be back playing and back in the big dance. So it should be fun.
Well, yeah, I'm curious. So now that this is your second full year at McNeese, last year made the tournament. We're a 12 seed. Had a tough matchup against a big Gonzaga team. But this year, what's it like? Your players now have experience playing in the tournament. This isn't a first-time thing anymore. How did that experience last year you think help for this year?
Yeah, I'm hopeful it's going to be really helpful. I think that last year we were a little bit in shell-shocked. We were a little bit just in awe. Bit when we won, and so our guys just relaxed. More than they should have, and I think this year, look, we're still certainly excited. It's a huge accomplishment. It's what we work so hard all season to accomplish. But I think our guys also understand that, hey, there's more out there ahead of us. There's more that we can do, and we need to lock in and continue to try to progress. I think there's just a different mood around it this year, which comes with having some guys who have been there, having some guys who have who have some experience, and having some guys that want to come back and win a game or two.
Well, okay, looking back on this season, another great year. Ran through the Southland. I watched the conference tournament, the semis, and the finals. Y'all beat Northwestern State and Lamar. Man, I texted you after this, and I'll share this on air. You and your coaching staff and players, y'all brought so much joy to that Lake Charles, Louisiana community. I mean, it has been so cool to see the atmosphere y'all's built. Obviously, Lake Charles has been rebuilding from a hurricane the last few years. How's that community relationship?
Oh, it's phenomenal, man. That's why you do it. Just the way the community's embraced us. My staff and my players and I, we need somebody to embrace us. We were kind of, we've all been a bunch of different places and been through some stuff. And the community here, has been through a lot, and that they needed somebody to come in and embrace them and say, hey, we want to be here, because we've had a lot of out migration from Lake Charles because of the hurricanes. And so we needed a lot of, they wanted somebody to come in and embrace them, and my players and I, we needed somebody to embrace us. And so it's just really been, it's been the perfect marriage, and we've been able to win some games, which certainly helps. And then now hopefully we can finish off this season and win a couple good ones in the tournament here.
Well, y'all did a good job. I know y'all played Mississippi State and Alabama non-conference, fought really hard both games. Do you feel like scheduling those guys non-conference kind of got you prepared for the step up in competition here?
I hope. We'll see. That's the theory, at least. So we're going to find out. How well our theory works over the next, on Thursday afternoon. But I think, look, we're not going to be as shell-shocked as we were last year. Our league's been a lot better this year as well, which has helped prepare us for it. So I think overall we're better prepared. Now we've got to take advantage of it and see what we can do.
Well, you look at this matchup. Look, I know you're, of course, a coach, so it's about the players and everybody else, and I totally get that. But you went to Clemson undergrad. One of your assistants played for Clemson. When you saw that matchup, that bring out an emotion? I mean, that's got to be kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, I'm certainly, I certainly follow Clemson athletics. I think anybody who went to Clemson follows Clemson and is, and still is in touch. I follow their football program quite a bit closer than I do basketball, and I follow baseball some in the spring. But look, it is what it is. It's the first time I've played them. I graduated in 05, so it's the first time that I will have played them. So it's exciting. But look, once the ball tips, nobody cares about any of that sort of stuff. It's not like they're gonna, not like I'm gonna have my degree in my back pocket as we're playing. But it's a great place, special place, good people. I know a lot of people there still, and they've got a fantastic basketball program. Coach Brownell has done a great job. It's not an easy place to win at, and he's been very, very consistent over a long period of time. at Clemson, and so we have a ton of respect for their program, ton of respect for their physicality, how they play, how they go about their business, and so it's going to be a very, very tough game for us.
Oh, I'm sure. Clemson, I was kind of surprised they were a 5 because, they were one of the top two. I mean, I guess they were top 2, top 3 in the ACC. I guess they were ahead of Louisville. I actually thought they were going to be a 4. When you look at the matchup on paper, because I know so much is X's and O's with, how teams match up, how do you feel your team matches up against them?
Well, it's going to be interesting. I mean, they're huge on the front line, which is problematic for us, just because we're a little quicker and smaller on the front line. So we're going to have to deal with their physicality. They've got a great guard, Hunter, first team All ACC player, so that's going to be a challenge for us, Hunter, and then the two bigs. And so we're going to need to play extremely well as we've played all year, and hope that they don't shoot it as well from 3 as they've shot during the season. And if we do that, we'll give ourselves a shot.
You ever been to Providence, Rhode Island? That seems like a pretty random place to get sent to.
I've been there many times. I was an assistant at Harvard.
Okay.
And so, it's not far from Boston. And we played. Brown was in our league in the Ivy League, and then we played. We actually played Providence at this same arena. It used to be called the Dunkin' Donuts Center. I think it's changed its name. I've been to Providence probably a dozen times. It's a really cool city, great Italian restaurants. We're gonna take our guys out to eat Italian tomorrow night, one of the big time spots there. So it'll be fun.
Heck yeah, man. Well, awesome. Well, I just want to say congratulations. I know you're on like a tight schedule. I appreciate you fitting in a few minutes for me this week. When y'all hitting the road tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll hit the road tomorrow. We're getting our travel schedule today, and we'll head out tomorrow and have some fun.
Oh, man. Well, good luck, McNeese. We had our bracket busters. We do a 9 through 16 seed draft. Y'all were the 5th overall pick. So there's a lot of faith from the Barstool community in McNeese. So it's certainly going to be pulling for y'all. We had a later pick, and we got Grand Canyon like 20th. I was trying to get y'all, but what are you going to do?
That's not a bad pick.
I was thrilled. I was thrilled.
He's a good player. That's not a bad pick.
No, they won a game last year, and they fought Bama, so we'll see. But, good luck coaching Providence, McNeese State. Will Wade and McNeese State, back-to-back Southland tournament champions. Certainly a lot of people from Louisiana pulling for you, that's for sure.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Coach. Coach Will Wade of the McNeese State Cowboys. Thanks for joining us.